All right, so Wendy Shay has been in the news for 2 days continuously. It has to do with some interview that she did. People think that it didn't go well. Wendy afterwards granted another interview, and people still think that the responses to these questions weren't accurate. I don't know what you're expecting, but Wendy is here. How have you been feeling for the past 2 days?
I've been feeling great, normal. Like, I've seen what's going on. I mean, you can't change what people think about you, but as far as you know yourself, like me, I know what I have, and I know the kind of things that I carry. I know the gift and the talent that I have. I know who I am, so I'm not bothered about all this kind of stuff.
Was it that she didn't expect that question to come, so you hadn't prepared what to say, or?
No, I think people didn't really get me wrong. And that video, like, there is another video too where I was talking about the properties, the land that I have, but for they have their reasons.
On the same
yeah,
interview?
they have their reasons why they didn't bring. But I don't want to talk about it. What I want to say.
So you think that they truncated to project you in a certain light? Is that what it is?
I mean, I don't know the motive behind it, and I don't want to make assumptions. So I'm just gonna keep it like that. But definitely, in that interview, what I was trying to say was or is that most people don't know my upbringing. Most people don't know how I started, and for me, as a 23-year-old girl, to afford the stuff that I can afford now, it's a huge thing for me because, people don't know. Yes, some people might know that I lost my dad at the age of 2.5. Literally, my family members came. They took everything from my mom and I, the house that we lived in there, the car he left behind. So my mom had to start everything from
Right
behind.
here in Ghana?
Right in Ghana, exactly. I was about like 2.5 years, and my mom was pregnant with my sister. So it was very tough. I've literally I didn't have a great childhood, as in like, oh my God, my childhood was like perfect and all of that. No. My mom had to relocate to, Germany, and then she hustled her way through and she came to pick me up, or my sis and I up, So we relocated to Germany. And when we went to Germany, probably some people don't know that I have a special kid as a brother.
You said so.
Exactly. So me being the firstborn and also somehow playing the role as a father to my, being a partner to my mom, we kind of work, hand in hand and equally, because my mom is very young. My mom got me at the age of 17. Sorry, Mom, I have to say this. Yeah, she got me at the age of like 17.5. So I've been kind of like a sister to her. And that means everything that goes on, any decision making in the family, like my nuclear family, I kind of did it with my mom. So that means everything, when I work, I have to, put something to the table to help my mom, with the family, because we're 4. That means we're 5 in the family. And it's not that easy without a father out there. And people think that because you live in Germany, you have money. I mean, it's not like that. Everybody can testify that when you live in abroad, you have your own hustle. And I had my own hustle. I mean, even though I was working as a nurse, if I want to buy, like they say, they're laughing, any phone of my choice, or even let's say, I already said, like let's say, okay, I want to buy a new phone, I have to get it on credit because I wouldn't have that much money to buy it all at once. Do you get it?
So getting the money to buy it now as a musician feels like an achievement to you?
I wouldn't say the fact that that phone is an achievement, or buying phones of my choice is an achievement, but the fact that I don't have to buy on credit because it had always been my dream. People don't understand how where I'm coming from and what that means to me to, wake up and say, okay, I want this, I want that, and I can take money and buy everything myself, my car, where I live now, I'm doing everything from the
So you talked about owning a car and being able to pay for. Is it a rented apartment you live in, or is it?
It's a house.
You bought from money you made from music.
From music, yeah.
And you said all that in the interview.
No, I didn't say, because there are some things that I don't want to disclose.
So is it that you're trying to be very moderate with what you want the public to know?
No,
is that what you were trying to do?
I just wanted the public to know that I'm very satisfied with what I have. I'm very, very, very satisfied, and I have enough to take care of my family.
You didn't think there was a need to project that you were able to buy a car?
Exactly.
I didn't think buy an apartment.
Exactly.
You didn't think there was a need.
I didn't think there was really a need to tell people what I've really achieved. I mean, eventually they are going to see it. Do you get what I'm saying? People are going to see my success. But I didn't feel like there was a need to, tell and I have this. I mean, I have a foundation, the Shay Foundation, and I feed so many orphans, but I don't come out to say it. The Shay Foundation, like, we taking care of so many people, and that I do that from my own money. I don't have any sponsors yet. I'm about to launch the Shay Foundation, but for now, I mean, people have seen that I go to, you know, what I've done for, you know, this short time, and everything has been from my own pocket money.
Maybe the argument was because you were asked to say to people to get motivated that there was money in music.
Everybody who follows me knows that, or everybody knows that, you know,
but that's
music
show business,
really
and
pays.
this is social media, and maybe you're projecting, you know, it's make believe.
But people cannot just take that short video and, you know, act or like, you know, judge and say, yeah, Wendy's this and that and that. I mean, that was a short clip. It was a very lengthy video, but then they took just some portion of it to
and play. But in hindsight, would you now, you know, tout and project all that you've been able to make from music after seeing the reaction of a lot of
I still
people?
think that I'm not going to do that just because people think that I have to do that. I'm not going to project the stuff. I'll do it when I feel like I have to do it.
Another thing that people didn't understand, and I saw some comments on, was when you were asked about your net worth. And you said you were going to look at that on the internet. How do you do that?
That question, okay, you know, that question, I didn't think it was necessary for me to answer. That is the answer I can give now. I didn't think it was very necessary for me to answer that question. Exactly.
But you think that your answer also puts you in the light of somebody who didn't know or understand what your net worth meant, or, you know, it sounded to a lot of people as though...
I just thought it wasn't necessary for me to answer that question.
You think that it was the right way to have said that I'm going to check that up on the internet? I'm asking you something about yourself. You want to check it up on the internet?
I mean, stuff do sometimes happen. It happened, and I just said that. But then it doesn't mean that I have to go check. I think that question itself, I didn't want to, like, it was not necessary for me to answer that.
There are people who say that you should at least stop granting interviews because sometimes in your bid to project something that is positive, the recipients, which are the audience, begin to think that either you're not cut out for the interview you're doing, or you're not sure about what you're saying, and you then tend to look like, you know, you're not sure of the information you're giving out.
I'm just gonna say that I'm still learning on the job, definitely. I wouldn't say that I'm perfect. I'm definitely gonna do some mistakes, but that is not the case. It has never been the case. I definitely know what I'm always saying. I know what I want to put out there. I know before I come to the interview or any interview, we do talk, my management team and we go through the questions or whatever it is before I come and answer any question. So it's not like that.
And then yesterday also we saw another video in your bid to respond to what was earlier given. It was another, representation about.
Yeah, I think I didn't really go deep. The thing is, people don't know like the reason behind me saying that, because they don't know how much that means to me and how maybe what I've been through to achieve or to see these kind of things as achievements. I mean, if you listen to what I said earlier on, like me buying things on credit, and now I don't have to, if I want to buy something for my mom or for the family, I can just buy. I don't have to credit it. And it's a big achievement for a young girl like me. Music is doing good to me. I don't think if music wasn't paying me, I'll leave all the way, I'll relocate from Germany to Ghana. And I'm a trained nurse. I mean, I can get job doing like every time.
This is the last one I'm going to ask you. And some people have come to your defense. I've seen messages and screenshots of messages, people jumping to your defense. That you're just 23.
Yeah.
Society is just being too hard on you. You started music just a little over a year.
Yeah.
And people are already hard on you. They want you to buy cars. They want you to build houses and all that. It's too much pressure for you to handle.
I mean, people really do expect a lot, and I understand them, and that is how it's supposed to be. And I do have them. It's not like I don't have them. I do have them. I'm really living to that kind of expectation. It's just that I don't show it, and I don't think I have to show it. Do you get it? Like, I don't think I have to.
All right. Thank you very much. And are you okay?
I'm very fine. Like, I'm actually very fine. Like, I've been writing music. I've been in the studio with Bullet, like, you know, since the past 2 days. Like, we've been writing music because I want to, you know, bring out some bangers, some hot bangers for my fans.
So now you're getting very used to the system and all the criticism.
It's all
and
part of the game.
It's making you even more popular, isn't it?
I wouldn't say more popular, but it's making me develop a very tough skin because I know that no matter what you do, like, it doesn't matter if you do good, if you do bad, people are still going to talk. Nobody's talking about the Shay Foundation, though, but people were talking about the mistake that I did.
And it's working because I've heard bloggers say that now you have to do some gimmicks, you know, some stunts every time you're releasing your songs. You know, it's either the other time you went as though you're gone back to Germany, you're gone back to nursing, and then you release a song.
It's not true.
You don't.
No.
They are not intentional.
No.
You're not into stunts.
No.
You and your management.
No, I mean sometimes. But then what you're talking about the that photo that I put on my social on my IG. It was something to be thankful. I was just showing gratitude. I was just showing Ghanaians how much I'm thankful for the opportunity that I have to be a musician. Because, I mean, being a nurse, I haven't been exposed as much
As you are now.
As I am
Well, we
now.
wish you the best, Wendy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.